Jump in again. I mean, I do feel like that Belcher style deck, once again, lots of power, not as much consistency, and I tend to want to be on the consistent side of the spectrum with a little bit of power, and that's greedy for sure, but somehow I keep getting rewarded, and isn't that's just not good. That you shouldn't be able to keep being greedy and keep being rewarded, but here we are. Bring up the deck list. Yeah, so far, I mean, that felt pretty straightforward. We're on the draw again. So we don't have anything necessarily broken, but I think we can start to build towards something. So I feel like it's keep a bull. And like that's the thing. It's going to be quote fair. We're going to be on the fairer side of things. I'm not going to have ancestral every time. They're preordained bottomed. Sometimes we're going to draw brainstorm, or we're going to draw force of will. Okay. Strip mine. Got me. Maybe they're bug? End step brainstorm feels a little off. Like maybe they just don't want to lose the mana. Because now you definitely have to take one of them back. Maybe they're struggling on a resource. They followed up with a land. So now I can't easily bolt it. I mean, I still can. That was a good draw. I still don't think I have to. Like, are we just playing to... Like, I don't feel like I want to get rid of any of the cards in my hand yet. Force pitching a Leovold. Second force. Flusterstorm. Ends up being 4 copies. No, I'll let that go. I'm digging for the main deck Pyroblasts here. Did not find it. So they get a set of a refuel. Do I go for the deck knowing what my choices are, that I would end up having, if I play out the Mox Pearl, I think I'm best off playing the Dig Through Time. Eat the Force. Fetch, fetch, fetch. I'm just thinking if they have... Had I played out a Pearl, I would have paid the cost of the Pearl. It would have been neutral with the Flusterstorm, so... Because it would have counted as an extra spell, so I don't gain anything there. Yeah, Flusterstorm is doing good work. Although, I guess, are we bleeding out the Flusterstorm so that Breach will be more powerful? Because they did not see the Underworld Breach. It's hiding on top of our library right now. Not sure what's happening on this one. Nothing from them. Force pitching Oko. What'll be interesting is I could potentially next turn I could play Lavinia again. Is Lavinia any good? Or I could replay Dak. Like, they fought a Force of Will over Dak. One, two, three. So if I play Lavinia, I'd have to exile 3 cards. I could play Dak. Can't play any more from that. So what have I exiled already? Forces and a bunch of lands. There's not really. I haven't hit Ancestral yet. Pyroblast. Okay. Shuffled. Dak. Sure. Let's put some triggers. Let's see, what could we do? What's the most impressive thing we could do? I think Ancestral starts most of the chains of what we could do. Stack, stack, stack. Yep. Are you ready for some football? They're holding a single Force of Will. So they look like bug with red. They showed Pyroblast and Dak Faden, so hey, hello, hello. Little afternoon stream for you today. Alright, so if they're bug and playing, I think we still want Pyroblast. I feel like Lavinia does have some mileage there. I mean, a lot of Flusterstorms, and potentially we played poorly with the Flusterstorms. But, yeah, I think we still want Mentor. Having the extra Lavinias kind of make me want to have Lotus Petal still, but I mean, is Sprite Dragon the right way to zoom or zigzag if we know that they are playing Pyroblast? It does give me more. Actually, is Lavinia good? It turns off maybe the counterspell, like Force of Will and some bigger stuff, but they're not playing a whole lot of Moxes, or so maybe Lavinia isn't good, and maybe Lavinia is something that comes out. And then we just keep on the Pyroblast fight. We could alternately trim a little bit, which we sometimes do. Vampiric Tutor. The card disadvantage tutors, like Demonic Tutor and Merchant Scroll, put the card right in your hand, which is always really more powerful, I would say. But Vampiric Tutor gets to be that many more copies of everything in your deck, so maybe it's worth staying. What if we kept the Lavinia, and then this is the cut? Not sold on Flusterstorm against the creatures and walkers. Submit. I just got a smell of like apple cider, and my wife hates apple cider, so that's an interesting smell. Okay. Turn 1. Ponder, get strip mined. I mean, the double black spell kind of hurts this hand because there's not much to do with them, especially the disadvantage one. Because I kind of want to start with basic. Like I'm hesitant to start how I. That's weird. I feel better about that one. I've already played a land. This Lotus Petal is not. Okay, that one will do. So my plan can we pick a fight with... that's fine. Can we potentially pick a fight where on their turn we do ancestral things, give ourselves more cards in hand with which to fight with Force of Will, right? Yep. 2. We shipped away ours. That was the wrong land. Force pitching Oko. Now, do we fight that? Like, this should have been a Tundra or a okay. Gives them more options. So we found the Pyroblast. Three lands. So we can... Wow. What did I exile? I exiled Time Walk, didn't I? You fool. I mean, I have shields up here, theoretically. Alright, so... I do need to get an underground. I do need to get red. So let's play an Underworld Breach. Let's play a Demonic Tutor. Let's get Black Lotus. Let's play Black Lotus. Let's crack it for black. Let's play Demonic Tutor again. 1, 2, 3. Let's go get a Brain Freeze. Let's brain freeze me. Hey, that worked. All right, 2-0.